voice.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It's just that.
It is.
It does.
Messed up. See, you're supposed to be like we go on TV in the newsroom. Not just clicking on it and look at them like.
You need to say hi because
I
everybody's
said hi.
everybody's
Hello.
Hi.
Who's that?
Or you better say hi. We are Wanderlust Homesteaders.
Hi, we're Wanderlust
I
Homesteaders.
think that should have been a conversation before you.
I don't know.
Probably because we're like.
We're newbies. We don't know what's going on.
So where are you from?
Originally, or where we're at now?
Where you at now?
We're from Seneca, South Carolina.
South Carolina. So
Foreigners.
That's below North Carolina, in case you wonder.
You might say south of North Carolina.
here, let's get the rest of the crew out here.
Just kind of got one of those.
Kind of like this.
If you do like that, you'll be in Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't do that with your head, you're gonna wind up in Charlotte.
So anyway,
This is what tonight's going to be like. Hang on, folks. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
we're in Georgia,
Yes, yes.
and
Music is still too loud, Daryl.
Can't hear
oh,
them.
the music is too loud.
Good job.
Oh, Daryl, one job.
All right, they don't have any music now.
No music.
Yeah, one job.
One job.
Well, it's a different setup. I don't have my
Oh, don't.
I
don't have my
know.
soundboard over here.
Doesn't have a
Hey, I know
soundboard.
this really good guy that does a tech talk on Tuesday nights. I know him. That does this real thing on Thursday, but build your channel.
You stepped into that one, don't look at me.
Like, what do you do? Oh, man.
How we ended up here, I have no idea. You know, just the car just went, we're going.
You didn't go and misbehave.
Get off the exit. The first thing I did was,
and
Robin, are we at the right exit? Because I don't know this place.
Are Mark and Heidi.
Yes.
So they are relatively new. They have just a few subscribers. So
Well, they started out this evening with 175 subscribers. So we're going to check, folks, throughout the night.
Be interested to see.
That's right.
Let's get them to 1,000.
so anyway, we don't know if this call-in will work tonight because I'm running on a very slim system here.
Patty, we had eggplant tonight also.
Eating homegrown eggplant for dinner. That's what we had.
And Farmer Meemaw, were your ears burning like 20 minutes ago? Because we were talking about you.
I was
Yes,
fangirling
for
over you again.
Sure was.
Life with Linda. What's up?
Oh, are you fangirl over Farmer Meemaw?
I am a fangirl of
Yes,
Farmer
she
Meemaw.
was.
And Mama Mitzi is who I am when I'm in your chat, Jen.
Just so you know.
Just so you know, yes.
If I'd have known that, I would have hooked you up with my Farmer Meemaw impression.
Oh God, no. Have you seen that?
No.
Now's the time. She's in the chat.
Hey y'all,
It's Farmer Meemaw.
and today.
That sounds like Mr. Rogers in a female version. And today, children.
Oh no, that video. You've seen that video, haven't you?
The accent challenge.
She did an accent challenge.
Gosh, Jason, how would you ever have guessed?
What?
I knew you guys would. I knew you
Oh,
guys would be
Jason.
at Jason's.
Hmm?
I knew you guys would be at Jason's. What Nathan said.
Nathan said.
Samson Farms.
Well, when are you coming?
Yeah, just saying.
That's right. Doors open.
So Nathan, if you would, dial us up once. Numbers are scrolling across the screen. Call either one of the numbers. It will prompt you for a meeting ID number that's also going across the screen.
Hi, Nathan.
And we're gonna find out if this actually works tonight because we're gonna do it in a whole
I want to see that
different
video. Jen, I want to see.
We have to do a video
Farmer
HOA.
Meemaw, Jason, I'll be doing my impression of you soon.
She needs to play you, and you need to play him, or you need to play her, and she needs to play you, and
she
y'all
gonna
do
do
a
the
video.
HOA?
Yeah,
Yes,
I gotta
yeah.
get my blonde wig.
yes.
Gotta get my blonde wig again.
It's so funny. He wears a blonde wig and like does the accent challenge. It's really funny. Hey Teresa, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's see.
Three
Oh,
Musketeers
you should.
Homestead,
She does these mugs. She
Yes.
paints them. Have
Yeah.
you seen those?
Isn't it epoxy?
Epoxy. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
I did.
selling them
They're
at
beautiful.
Deep South.
Yeah.
When I first saw her do those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're very
Three
pretty.
Musketeers. Glad to have you. I understand
Mom,
about having to go to bed. This
Yeah,
young
everybody
lady
come-
next to me has
Yeah,
to get some sleep
I won't
too
be
tonight.
here too
Yeah.
long. Figured y'all would be a big bear, bugbear.
Bugbear.
Do you know how many times I've typed that in instead of big bear? It's like bugbear.
Last night it could have been bugbear.
I know, right? Oh,
Give
anyway.
us that look.
I'm in public forum.
Hey, Chris. How are you? And your
Chris Purty.
Single dad?
Is that single dad?
No, searching Sabrina's
Oh,
husband.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I like you too, so. This
So,
is
so
weird.
Chris, did you buy out all the ding dongs yesterday? Just asking. Mari, we're coming down your way starting tomorrow morning. Francine, there's my girl. We met her Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
She awesome. She's just such a sweetheart.
This whole community is a bunch of amazing people. A lot of really fun people.
Hello, everyone from Montana.
And then there's us.
Montana.
Patty Gilbert, hello,
No,
friend.
no,
Sure, I had a
no.
feeling you were going to see Robin and
Not my
Jason.
town yet.
No, not yet.
No.
I ain't seen him in there yet.
Oh,
Kiss
Thank
my
you.
grass.
They'll be at HOA.
HOA.
We'll stop by and say hi. I just got one package.
One package of ding dongs? Uh-huh, okay. We'll have to set you up, Chris.
You know what I need to start getting you on?
From what your
Yeah,
wife
some up
says,
there
your
in
daughter
Ohio.
doesn't like
Little Debbie Snack.
Little Debbie's.
Tasty cakes.
Oh, tasty cakes.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Tasty cakes.
Raven Nature, how are you, sweetheart? And I promised you that we were going to have your shirts on tonight. I don't know where I packed them away at.
Ah,
Because I've looked. I don't know what box they're in.
does that
Yeah.
mean I get to see you next weekend too, family?
Could be. It would be the weekend after. Not now. Next weekend, we are leaving tomorrow morning, Mari, for Florida. So we will be checking in at the campground Wednesday afternoon.
Because tomorrow morning means after 12 o'clock.
Yeah, after 12 o'clock it does.
Wanderlust Homestead. How are y'all tonight? By Tracy at Leap of Faith Homestead.
Oh, hi, Tracy.
That's Tracy and Mike, right?
betting that's a farm.
Tracy and
I'm betting
Mike.
that's Mark. Good
Or
evening, Mark.
Gons.
Gons, yeah.
Yeah.
You know how we found them?
Mary Beth, we're in Georgia.
They won, Mike won the giveaway that Mike Pratt was doing with the t-shirt. And so we had to send him the t-shirt. And he sent us a picture with him posing with the shirt on. And I've actually got it on the website. I think his picture's on there. He said he
that?
called in. Mike Gons.
Nathan said he
Mike
called
Carey.
in.
Oh. Well, I didn't hear it here, but let's see if this works.
Hey, Sabrina.
Oh,
Hello, this is Daryl. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. How's it going?
Well, good. Obviously, we can talk at this point. Now I need to find out from folks in the chat if they can hear you or if I've got to do some volume adjustments.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Kiss my grass. I don't know who you're asking, but we're in Georgia right now.
ooh.
Hi, Rab.
You okay? Is that fermented potatoes?
Hey, Francine says
Mine comes up
yes.
this way.
I'm hoping.
Loud and clear. I can
Yeah.
hear
They
good.
can hear
I can
good.
hear him licking chicken.
I'll tell you right now, you're gonna be on the couch today.
Hidden Hollow Loft Homestead, welcome. Glad you're here tonight.
So Nathan, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I missed y'all already.
Well, Well, it was a wonderful weekend. We're glad we had some chance to sit down and associate with you all. And
So who's on the
Have some
phone?
good
Did you
time.
ask who's on the phone?
it's Nathan.
Well, does the audience know that's
Does the artist
Nathan?
know? Sampson Farms.
I think he did that.
Okay, I don't know. Jonathan, how you doing?
The infamous Sampson Farms.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, we didn't know if this was going to work tonight or not because we've got a whole room full, and normally we're...
Of normals? Is that what you said?
No, there's nothing normal in this
Not-
room
not-
at all.
I said
Including the
Not
dog.
this, yeah.
Normally, for the sound processes, Sherry and I just have headphones on.
Right.
So in order for everybody sitting here, because we didn't know who you might want to talk to, whether it be Jason or Robin or Mark or Heidi. So
Apollo? Apollo's over there.
Speaking of the headphone things, I've been trying to figure out a way to bring this up in a roundabout sort of way, but you remember My Favorite Martian? I'm just saying.
He loves busting your chops,
I'm
man.
saying.
Literally.
You put two little antennas.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, how are you, sweetheart? Did you start on your bracelets yet?
Yes, I started one.
Wow, very good. You let me know when those are done so I can get you some more, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Spot on, Jason.
okay, so there you go, folks. You can see it doesn't hurt to call in.
Granny's Florida Garden, we will be in Port St. Lucie. Hey, stepping back in time, Kentucky, how are you?
And we can take multiple callers. So if anybody else wants to get on the phone, ask some of our newbies here some questions, or some of the old timers.
Carol walking there in the background.
You're calling it old.
You asked for it.
He's a YouTube old timer.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
is an old timer.
So what trumps
I
what?
know you're going to be talking about Jason on that stuff.
How do you mute? Invitation revoked.
Allison, thank you, Christy. It's been a long time coming. I mean, I've got my hugs this past weekend from lots of adopted daughters and granddaughters and sisters and such, but to get a hug from the real one, that I need that, and she needs one from her mom. So it's a long time coming. I may be ready to leave the day after I see her, but you know that happens too.
Yeah, I know Temperance sure did run across that park, like straight to Sherry.
She sure did. As soon as she was out of the car, she saw me. I saw Nathan, and then there's this little girl in a brown shirt headed right for. I was the first one she came and hugged, and just grabbed onto me. And when they left, I was the first one she came to hug. Mm-hmm.
Oh, isn't that a great feeling?
Yeah.
Robin had that at the shindig. She had some little boy
Oh my gosh.
that absolutely, any video Robin was in, he was watching like, he could have been no more, what, 6? 5, 6.
Yeah, he wasn't on. I
And
want
they
to say he
came,
was 4.
and they made a beeline straight to our table.
And he just stood
And
at
then
the
he like
table and
stood
was just
behind mom for a little bit.
staring.
She kind of like, was like a hockey player. She just like, kicked him over there. He just,
He just was like, why is this kid looking at me? I wasn't being mean, but I was like, being good. I can't remember his name for the life of me right now, but it was adorable. And then I was like, well, do you want to take a picture? And his eyes were like,
well, you remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit and the weasels when their eyes got out of this kid?
and his parents bought him a Big Bear hat, and so he was sporting a Big Bear hat.
Still wearing that hat, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first time that we met Nathan's kids were at the shindig.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, we were the very first booth right there as you walked in the door.
Yeah.
It wasn't because they wanted to visit with me. I had this big fuzzy thing with me, and they wanted the two of them
Pet the dog.
and
Haskins?
family,
Oh, yeah.
their nephew.
Yeah, Byron.
Yeah.
I cannot wait
And-
to meet them.
oh
We're
my
going
gosh.
bowling with them next year.
Next
Are you
year.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Byron was between Nathan's two and Byron. They were just mesmerized with Smudge.
Mm-hmm.
But
I wasn't alone that whole afternoon.
Let me tell you something about the Haskins family and how great of people.
If I'm not mistaken, Jason, wasn't there a little boy there that could almost tell you have as much knowledge about conibears as you did?
He had as much knowledge, but he sure did shock me.
Yeah.
And I gave him a conibear.
Yeah, you did.
After I kind of did that the entirely wrong way. I mean, at first I was kind of like, what if his parents say no? Because I think I remember.
You were like, if you could tell me this, I'm gonna give you a trap. And then you're like, wait a minute.
I said, okay. He was holding up, he was looking at it, and I said, you know what that is? He said, yes, sir, it's a conibear.
You're like, what?
And I said, you tell me what you can catch it, you can have it. And before that was coming out of my mouth, my dad just went, wow, gotta ask his parents, stupid. And so I looked over and it was his grandparents.
Yeah, his
And I said,
grandparents.
is it okay? And his granddad said, I'm granddad. Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
And I went, I bet his dad is huge. His dad's gonna come whoop me because granddad said his son could have this trap. But he knew what he rattled
Good night,
off a whole bunch of
Tracy.
things that you could catch with a 220. I gave him that 220 right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I left my tag on it. Kids probably still got it with my tag and Georgia trapping number.
Teresa, we're in Georgia.
You were back to party with their YouTubers and stuff? I was the oldest one there.
Nice.
That kid made my weekend.
What is your guess?
I was 64.
Hey y'all, what is your guest's expected completion date for his fallout shelter?
Fallout shelter.
Oh, that's
the basement.
That's bad.
It's gonna be a slow, long trip. We hope to get in a year into the house. About a year. It's not a fallout shelter. That's just
You get something you want to share?
it's a storm cellar.
Same difference.
It's now going to be known as the fallout
Yeah.
shelter. You know that, right?
Every time I call you, I'm like, hey man, you working on Fallout shelter?
Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's.
What? Yeah, yes.
Do you still have your bees?
Yes.
Yes, we have one hive.
Night, Tracy. Take care, sweetheart. You know I love you, don't you? And
Greetings and salutations to all.
we have our plaque sitting here that we can show people what we received. Move over, Daryl.
Every word on that plaque is true to heart.
Nathan, you already know what that did to us. Even Daryl on Saturday. Sabrina.
That was really cool.
I was watching that on the Stivers channel and I was in tears. I was crying so hard.
BC Truck, one man's storm shelter is another man's last defense against foreign invasion or aliens.
Is Brad coming to? No.
I don't think
Brad
so.
Talby's coming
Brad
too.
Talby, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Little Debbie's is in here.
Where do you see that?
Where do you see little?
Searching Sabrina.
You need these?
Oh, yeah, searching Sabrina. What is that, Little Debbie's, or well, Ding Dong's in her too.
Ho-hos.
Hey, time out. What did y'all do in Kentucky? Because now it's like everybody's got a nickname and it's all, what are those?
Tasty cakes, like Little Debbie's cakes, yeah.
Did you give Mark a nickname?
Please tell me you're not Twinkie.
It's a family-oriented show, I'm not even gonna go there. And Nathan's dying over here. And Sabrina, are you beet red yet?
Oh, Lordy.
I could just picture going.
So you're Mud Pie Girls,
Seriously?
Mr. Mud, is that what that is?
Yep, Mr. Mud.
Oh,
That's a name we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, that's why I said Teresa earlier.
Yeah, they
Yes,
don't come to our stuff.
yes, Sabrina, you did. Both of them.
Just call me Sarah Lee.
I wish I could see the comments. This is
I was gonna say we could bring mine up.
No, here.
Mari's gonna be testing you on her name when she meets you.
He's gonna fail.
Make sure you practice Mari.
Yeah.
Mari.
It's like the TV
He's gonna
show.
call him Mari.
What TV show?
Maury show.
You are
Not
not the tasty cake.
Not pronounced like Polish.
Apollo wants his 5 minutes of fame. Sit down.
I'm an enabler.
Sit.
Ooh, power and the internet
Sit.
at the farm. Wildcat Hollow, you are dangerous now.
Sit.
Is
Now
there
lay
any more news about getting your wife out of Germany? Since they decided, no, she can't get a visa.
Oh gosh, that was bad.
You're right, Chris, she did do it all by
I was
herself.
about to drink that.
Oh.
Take Apollo.
Oh.
Okay, so Robin, instead of grabbing her glass with the soda, she almost grabbed the glass with the fermented carrots. Oh, folks,
I
these
almost went to
fermented
drink
carrots
that.
are awesome.
They're so good.
I'm not sure how old the juice is to drink though.
Just
Remember when I told you what Doug said comes after the first thing? That's when you drink the juice, you skip the first thing.
I heard.
Yeah.
Searching Sabrina's. This is a family show where I would call in and confess my sins.
I heard that drinking the sauerkraut juice though is supposed to be good for ulcers. Something that you.
No, that's
Oh, not mine, I was gonna say, I was thinking
It's
of
What are
mine.
you doing?
It's
Newbie?
Proby.
Sabrina, you can call in anyway. You know we'd love to have you. Hi.
Linda said, "Ha ha, Robin." On the screen, it looks like you're ordering Jason to come here and sit.
Hey, Angel. Raven Nature, you have a good evening.
Serious.
And it was such a good feeling having to meet you on Saturday. We enjoyed it.
Mark from OVH.
Overlook.
Overlook Valley Homes.
Tell you right now, the beard balm that I got from Raven Nature's Family Farm,
Yeah.
that stuff works really well.
Really?
I like it.
Robin.
I know. I need to make some. Hey, Anna!
Yep, we were talking about you earlier, Anna.
No, we weren't.
Your ears were, you weren't, we were.
We were.
Geeky Gardens.
And this is my nephew's look-alike.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I put them Saturday afternoon or Sunday. I grabbed pictures and put Mark's pictures next to my nephew Aaron, and Mark finally realized, oh my God, we do look alike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chicken that says that.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we have a chicken that does that.
Rooster.
Yeah.
See, yeah, there you go, Mark. No, Mark, it's not Aunt Cher, it's Auntie Cher. If you're going to be one of the family, that's what you have to do. You have to follow suit.
So, I want to talk about Mark here for a second.
Okay.
He will come to your place. He has come to our place multiple times.
Oh, look, he's getting ready
And the last time he came, he helped us with the construction of the smokehouse.
Mhm.
Okay?
That's awesome.
Now, let me tell you how prepared this man comes.
You're never
see the
getting that one down.
I'm not making this up. You can go to our Instagram. You can see it plain as day. He came with everything and a hard hat.
And a hard hat.
He had his safety glasses too.
It
They were
wasn't
just in
just
the
any hard
truck.
hat either.
No, it was a supervisor hard hat.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
after seeing Jason drop the trees, that's for a hard hat too.
Hey,
Yes, somebody who truly believes what I say about how crazy he was dropping them trees
did
down.
anybody die?
You almost did because of your wife's
I almost died of a heart attack.
Yeah. Bark and Holler Homestead, you have a pleasant evening. Thank you for stopping.
Between that and like,
I think somebody
I don't like to cuss on YouTube, but like, he had to totally bleep that whole thing out.
Well, see, that one is not my fault. That's
Your wife, you're figuring me.
What's your favorite song again?
Let it go. Let it go.
Rolling.
Okay, well, let's turn back here to Wanderlust Homestead.
Yeah, somebody got us off topic.
And tell us a little bit more about your place, what your plans are. I know you've got some building in progress,
Yes.
and just kind of lay out where you've been and where you're going, and what got you to where you are.
Okay, first of all, our name, Wanderlust Homestead, we like to go different places. We have the, Jason.
You need to stop, Jason. That's not nice.
We have the gypsy gene.
There you go, the gypsy gene. I like that.
We just love traveling around, seeing different parts of the world. So we've lived in California, Washington, Arizona, South Carolina, and wherever we're living, we try to homestead a little bit of some sort, at least have a garden or something.
Okay.
And he's a veteran. Just want to throw that out.
Yes,
since
I'm a
he skipped
veteran.
right over that one.
Well, I'm sure somebody's going to want to know what branch.
I was in
He
the Air
does get
Force.
peanuts.
Air Force.
I was in the Air Force.
The Air Force.
Okay,
He was smart.
I was in the military with
Can't
my
none of us
wife.
get along tonight.
What did you say?
What'd you say?
Repeat that,
If
David.
they can't none of us let's get along tonight, because we got Army, Air Force, and Marines. Now we need Navy.
Not really. Just kidding.
We're fine.
No, we don't need them.
But anyways, I was in California when I met her. We got married, moved back up to Washington where I was from. We bought 5 acres, started a little farm there. Had goats and chickens and geese and
Pigs.
pigs,
Mm.
garden. So we started off. And we moved to Eastern Washington, 40 acres there. I was in construction, fell and hurt myself. And we ended up moving down to Phoenix, Arizona because of injuries and health problems. And now we've moved out here and we're starting up again. Right now we just have 3/4 of an acre. We do raise some chickens and some ducks right now in a garden. Did have some pigs and turkeys last year.
Too many pigs.
And we purchased 7 acres, and that's where the building's going on. That's gonna be our homestead.
That's where we're gonna retire
We're
to.
gonna retire to. We love the property up there.
So you're up in the mountain somewhere, or
We're
just on a knoll?
it's kind of in a little holler,
Holler.
down in a little holler,
Okay.
and
It's a cute little town. We drove through it because we actually thought they lived there when we were going to Dillard. And I sent him a text message and I was like, honk, honk, beep, beep. I didn't know he was still at work, and like an hour later, he's like,
What does that mean?
talking about? And I'm
Oy
like,
vey. Woo! Mountain Life, Montana.
Aw.
Thank you.
John, that's sweet.
That was
John is the man.
He is.
That's awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
So anyway, so
Completely
we're
interrupted my story though. Thanks, John.
Blows me away.
we're in the process of building a new homestead
Okay.
from scratch, from the ground up, and he just started digging. Well, you're done digging
pretty much.
the fallout shelter.
But you have some construction in the background, so you're doing most of the work yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna do everything.
Yeah.
He
Is
a
construction.
encyclopedia.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know this, nobody else out here does either, I don't think.
That's what I'm telling you.
He's
So.
verifying.
That's what I'm telling you.
Validating.
Validating, there we go.
Validating.
Look, you're gonna see a lot of things happen here.
Yep. Just gonna make sure we
There's
feed
gonna
him.
be a lot of phone conversations and
What do you mean, you're gonna get him back in practice doing stuff for you here, is that what you're doing?
How long have you had this tip?
We're supposed to be swapping, but I don't know, I don't think people from Washington State really understand how swapping works. Because he come down here and helped build a smokehouse. And so I said, okay, well let me know when you're gonna go do the concrete stuff up there at your place, we'll come up. It was like the next weekend I got all these pictures of all the concrete he poured. I'm like,
And
this is not how this works.
He doesn't know, see, he's working a
Right.
full-time job, and it's, you know.
just whenever he can.
And so he never knows when he's going to be able to do it.
Right.
So it's like he'll text home
I
and
just
say,
like
"Have
to
dinner
know."
ready. I'm going to go up to the property today," or he'll come home and say, "Oh well, have dinner at 9 o'clock because I'm going to be gone at the property." So
And this is something you're going to document on your channel, is that
that's
correct?
what's going on. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so,
Somebody's got quail.
Jason, Nathan, that's
Yeah.
Nathan.
Yeah.
yeah, so folks, follow along with
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust Homesteaders.
Say it.
Well, I'm thinking Mimsy will throw the link in there on one of our
I
moderators.
just did.
No, one of our moderators.
One of our moderators just put it up there. Chief moderator here.
And,
You just can't catch a break tonight.
no,
And that was a dog, I think, not a quail that we hear now.
yeah, we're hearing a dog in the background.
Sabrina, then you know what? You're SOL with me. Because we already know I don't believe in the guy. I'm sorry.
So anyway, we all know that these are popular videos, the building construction videos.
Thank you, Mimsy.
Good job. We're looking forward to seeing this.
And look, and Mark is definitely
Hey, Brenda.
somebody, he's
There's
very
Brenda.
approachable.
Your ears should have been printed too, Brenda.
It'll take him, he'll get to know you first before he tells you that your question was stupid.
He's going to be put down.
So you can ask him anything and he'll stop what he's doing to answer your question.
Are we?
So definitely a channel
No, you're good.
to watch. And,
Look at Mark. Like,
huh?
they thought they were frozen on the screen, so Mark's like, no, no.
We can all do the wave.
It's just my ploy to get y'all to laugh
That's
and
just
make
a Stevie Wonder impression.
You felt
The
the
lady
bench,
does not
right?
work that way. You just was
I like that. That was good.
We just laugh.
So she can keep moving, nobody knows. So pretty soon, if we're talking like this, everyone know what's going on here.
Don't worry about it. Thank you so much for all you do.
Oh my goodness.
What, she's leaving?
No.
No, she said she's lagging behind.
Like,
That was her excuse for us on Saturday.
Hey, the white picket fence, how are you, kiddo? Yes, Brenda, Jason brought up what you have done, that you almost brought tears to his eyes with that one
You know, some
post.
things that we talk about is there's a thing called confidence.
Scratch that, you can hear me say that. Back to the conversation, let's do the wave.
See, you have a house full,
It's
yeah.
not my house.
Wildcat Hollow Farm, good evening. Glad to see you make it this evening.
Brenda, you're always on the road.
Where's she going now?
I don't know.
No, she'll show up here this weekend. I mean, it's like a rotating.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't need sleep. Paul get off work and she'll drive during the night. That's what they did to get to Kentucky.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's
She
what they
she's
did when
still
they
getting
came.
away, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brenda doesn't sleep.
No, she doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a cyborg.
Yes. Is that what it is?
Well, I know last year when I was doing the Christmas music and stuff, I'd
Exactly.
kick it off at 3 o'clock in the morning. Should pop right in there.
Wow.
Hey, what's
Well, in the wintertime, well, remember she has to stay
Yeah, she'll
up
stay up
and
with the
do
fire.
do
Yeah.
the wood burners.
Yeah.
She has 3. Yep. Yeah, there we go. That a lizard or is that a turtle? That's not a lizard, Noah's
What
Ark.
is that?
It looks
It looks like a
lizard.
turtle.
No, it's a lizard.
It looks like a dinosaur.
Gecko.
Geckos.
A
It looks like
gecko.
a brontosaurus. It's a small version. So, I want to know, John, have you stuck one yet? That's what I want.
Allie Oakley.
Allie Oakley.
Lizards.
So,
That's a lizard.
look, I think I'm actually the first. The first. I think this last weekend we made, with the help of Mountain Life Montana, I think we made YouTube history again.
How so?
Well, the first time we made YouTube history was with Mimsy's Garden, the live stream, watching a live stream.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
100%. Don't look at the fence.
That wasn't it. I think we were the first live stream that got watched by somebody in a ghillie suit.
Like in a ghillie suit?
What?
John was out elk hunting, laying in a ghillie suit, watching a live.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
That YouTube.
Yeah, doesn't get much better than that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Bob, you go I mean, I don't know why you had to catch that cold. You could have just let it go on by,
I
but
know, right?
you go take care of that cough. Desert Angel Homestead, welcome.
From the high desert of Arizona.
Do they have low deserts in Arizona?
We're in Arizona.
Yeah, we're in
We
Arizona.
lived there for what, like 3 years?
I was watching from a mountaintop with my hunting gear.
Sound is really loud.
Super loud. That's probably just because we're all laughing. We're all loud people.
Yeah, well, yeah, you don't have any soft-spoken people here.
I bumped that.
You unsubscribed.
Can't tell you how many times I've done that.
What did you do? Unsubscribe?
No, you almost did.
No, when we first started using Streamlabs OBS, Robin made one of the widgets for every time somebody subscribed, a dancing bear. It was a bear in a tutu, and he was like doing and
But it messed with our analytics because everybody kept
went
unsubscribing
nuts.
and subscribing.
This one right here did it like 12 times.
You're gonna put toys on them?
Boys will be boys.
But that live stream was hilarious because that bear just kept dancing.
Find out where they're at.
Uh-huh.
Which channel was
High
that?
desert.
We only have 37 in here right now with all these wonderful
I got
folks
41.
here.
Angel
See,
Homestead.
it says 38 on mine.
It's 41 over here.
And you can go.
Oh, it's still
Yes,
not
there's a
100.
valley and a high desert in Arizona and California.
Oh, thank you, Linda.
Okay, who's the Desert Angel? We want to know where you lived in Arizona. We spent 3 years there. Just curious.
Actually, Jason, how we found out that you were live, well, we'll talk about that in a second. We hiked into the cell ranch and my cell phone notifications went off 7,800
Feet
You
on the
want me to slow that
continental
down for a
divide. 7,800 feet on the continental divide.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Well, she finished it now.
Well, if
You're a bad partner. That's all I'm saying.
if you had not been so slow.
Oh, he called you slow.
I think your mics are up too loud and getting feedback.
I think they're hearing the dog.
No, good.
That could be. Hey, Washington County News, how are ya? Go not, if we can get to
Maybe
100,
tomorrow.
if we can get to 100 tonight, we'll give something away. Jason? Oh.
Robin? I'm Robin.
No, Jason away.
Jason away.
We'll sweeten the pot. If you reach 100 tonight, we'll throw in
A pound of seed.
Something from that basket.
something from that basket right there.
We'll pick something out.
Bullhead City in Kingman.
Okay.
Yeah. We started off in Buckeye, Arizona, and I had container gardens out there. And that's where I learned that you have to be careful when you're trying to grow things in Arizona. It ain't the same thing it's growing it anywhere else. But then we moved to Phoenix, and then I had an urban garden there.
Brenda's message is for you. No, Mary Beth, not cheesecake.
John, I won't hit you. He said, I love you, Robin. Don't hit me.
You see it? You want me to read to you?
No, I don't need you to read it to me.
Just check.
Look, Home Phonics work for me too.
Just check them.
I know you just learned.
Mark put a message on here for you.
You need me to read that to you?
Oh,
Go find it.
Chastity's in here also, Sabrina. She's just a sweetheart. Hey, Lazy Acres, how are you? Ruby Slippers, gosh, they're going out putting
That
signs
sounds
up.
like a cool channel.
What did you say?
No, it's Stephanie
Rustic
McIntyre.
Traditions, welcome.
It's kind of annoying, huh? Retro.
That's okay, Simply Jan, it's fine. Mimsy, can you go ahead and put Wanderlust Homesteaders link up there? They are our guest tonight. When we started the live, they had 175 subscribers.
What are we at now?
185.
One who?
185.
One, so we got them 10. So we,
There's 44 folks in here.
Uh-huh.
That's what we should have got them 45.
yep,
Mine says 45.
2 hours. Get.
Watching now. A lot of them already are.
then they need to bring more people in.
There you
Yeah.
They're friends.
I think we could get a few more people on the phone, to be honest with you.
go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
And we can get a party going on the
I think
phone.
Mark from Red Duchess should call
It's
in.
like a party line up in there.
Exactly. It is, it's a family event
I
tonight,
think
Sabrina, you're right.
Sabrina should call in.
Yeah, and you don't even have to repent, Sabrina, you can call in.
What is she searching for anyway?
We're not sure. I'm not sure she's found it yet. She's searching for little Debbie's.
Four boys down at
That's,
the.
Mimsy's.
See what it was?
Mimsy.
She was
That's Mimsy's
searching for
husband.
people, and then she went to the shindig and she found all of us.
Found them
So
all.
it should be Sabrina found now.
There you go, I like that. There you go, Sabrina. You
Found
changed-
Sabrina.
Found Sabrina. It's like, where's Waldo?
kiss my grass instead.
They said they're
That's red.
gonna be at HOA.
Yes, Brenda, if that's what you want.
And I order pizza.
Absolutely. You can order it, but
Mama Bear said the link wouldn't work for her. Which link, Mama Bear? For the phone number or for their channel? That's the only thing that Brenda ever orders. That's the only thing she ever orders.
What, possum pizza?
When the first time we had phone lines for people to call in, Brenda called in. Daryl didn't know her voice, and she wanted a possum pizza. I was dying.
For the channel.
They would want you to type something in the.
Mama Bear, try that. I'll see that.
Yeah,
We got
and
them
if,
coming out
if
from
he
Ellen's
types
now.
something in, then his thing
That's
will show
right.
it too.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna type something. That's what he's typing.
Oh, you didn't hear Gemini Homestead. Denise went to their people that prints their T-shirts Thursday morning, Wednesday, and gave them. She had orange camo T-shirts that she wanted for her and Buddy, and she told the guy she wanted the tree on the pocket and on the back, and she wrote it all down. And on the back, she wrote, just as you've always done before, and then she put in their logo, whatever their logo was.
No,
So-
they did not put
Yes,
in
they
just as
did.
you done. Are you kidding me?
So she went back the next day, and the guy wasn't there, but his son was, and he brought out the T-shirts, and the flag, the tree was on the pocket. And she turned them around, and it says, "Just as we've always done before." She looked, and to hear Denise say, "You're dying, you're just dying." I need to let you listen to her, Marco.
Oh my
I was hysterical.
gosh! Like, how is that?
Thank you, Simply Jan.
Oh.
Yeah.
It takes all
So when
kinds
we
of.
saw them Saturday, I made her turn around. I go, "I want to see what it says." And I said, no, you need to wear the other one.
Mary Beth, Jason, I don't know if he's making possum pizza or not, but he was checking the trail cams out.
192.
Yeah.
Cool. Samson or Nathan just subscribed. Awesome.
Nice.
Yay!
Now you gotta put out more videos.
I know.
And
That's,
you gotta vlog.
well, that was something we were discussing whether or not I was gonna merge my channel into the Wanderlust, being Wanderlust Homesteaders, if, that would be a wise decision.
And for those of you that don't know, Wanderlust Homesteaders, this is Mama Mitzi.
Yes.
For those of you that have seen that name in a channel, she is Mama Mitzi.
Yes.
So now you got a face with the channel name.
Hey. Oh no, this is the wrong
Oh, Jen. Hi, Jen.
That's my son.
Okay, thank you very much. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Oh, I can't subscribe to like, sorry. That's okay, it's the thought that counts.
She tried to call and ask for an ID. That ID, look up in what's scrolling across the top of your screen, Sabrina. Come on, Sabrina.
Two phone numbers, and then there's a meeting ID number,
Yes, you need the meeting ID number.
which
It's
is
coming across slowly but surely. You'll have it in a minute. There we go. M-E.
Hey, when are you gonna tell Aunt Kimmy to get Gibbs and all them to subscribe too?
Stop. She doesn't look like that lady.
Thank you, poor boy. We loved your stream on Sunday.
Yes, we did.
Thanks, Nathan. Okay, there you go, Miss Sabrina. Search no longer.
There it is.
There's your meeting ID number.
Fairy tale creation.
Write that down. Chastity, write that meeting ID number down for your mother.
You type in that code, you hit the pound sign, they ask you another question, just hit pound again and it connects you right in.
There you go.
Then you can be online with Nathan. How much more fun could you have?
I grew Maryland.
Hey, iGrow, how you doing?
Somebody grew the state of Maryland?
That's what I've heard.
I grew Maryland.
It says
Yeah.
right there. He is.
Yep.
Now, how do you prepare Maryland? I mean, do you saute it,
May have to crock
boil
pot
it,
it.
fry it?
Maybe crock pot it.
No.
That's also where
You crack it like a crab.
It's
We're,
similar to baked Alaska.
Steam it.
Alaska you bake, Maryland you saute.
Uh-oh, what? Who's calling in?
Hello, this is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
No, see, it's supposed to be this.
Hey.
I know that. Hey,
It's Daryl and Jason and Mark.
I know that voice from anywhere.
You never had roommates back in college, did you?
College, what was that? Did they even have that?
I can't hear. Is that Anna?
No.
No.
No, who's that?
It's Miss
Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina.
it's Miss Little Debbie, right?
Hello.
It's
Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all gonna have to fill in Jason and them because they are not gonna have a clue what y'all are talking about.
Oh, trust me, we'll fill them in all right.
Because I sure don't want to fill them in on this.
And she's
One of those conversations.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord. Mm-hmm.
Mama Bear, you don't need to be nervous because they make you feel like family and you're at home and you just relax and it's nothing like you. I was nervous as anything and now I'm starting to relax really
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
Well, I just wanted to say hi to y'all and tell you that I love you and I miss y'all.
But we love you
And
more.
I love Big Bear. Y'all are awesome.
We love you too.
But y'all just pray for me because I put my foot in my mouth in Kentucky and I'm never going to live it down.
Good night, Dee. I love you.
Take care, Dee.
That's my.
Washington County News, yes, we were all at the same table, not only in the
Yeah.
same house. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in the same.
Well, we have 2 people on the phone, so they are in different states.
Arkansas and Kentucky.
Yeah.
Don't you be hanging up, young lady.
Arkansas
You're
and
fine.
Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
She's like, okay.
So how'd you come up with your name?
It's kind of hard to hear everybody, but it's,
How did you come up with your name, Sabrina?
I was searching the Word of God and I was searching in prayer and I was kind of laying down and letting my illness take me and I was giving up pretty much and so I was just searching me and so that's just how I come up with it.
That's a wonderful backstory.
I love it when channel names have history or something.
So I don't know. I really didn't think that my channel would take off or anything like that. So I just came up with a name quickly, and now everybody knows me by that. So I'll never be able to change it probably.
But that's okay because that's one thing that I love about, when you've established a YouTube identity and it's kind of like it's your thing. Like, it doesn't matter if you've evolved a little bit, it's still, like when we were talking about earlier, and I don't know if she's still here, but Farmer Meemaw has always been and always will be Farmer Meemaw to any of us. And there was a time when she was doing a lot more of her keto journey and she wanted to focus more on that, and she felt like that was going to pull away if her name was still Farmer Meemaw, so she wanted to change it. But if you ask anybody who's followed her, they most of them probably know that her name is Jen, but she's Farmer Meemaw. So I think no matter what you may evolve into identity-wise, I think you're always going to be that channel name. Like, regardless, it's always going to be that. So stick with it. It's a unique name and it has some meaning.
It's got a story behind it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm actually, when you're finding yourself, I'm still searching. I ain't found it yet, but I'm still searching. So.
I think you're constantly going to be in that state, everybody,
I'm excited because, I didn't do this I never thought I would have 10 subscribers, and at the Kentucky picnic, I hit 500 subscribers.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Very cool.
I think you were at what, 489? And she said, I'm so close, I'm like 11 off, and I go, I will have you at 500 before we leave tonight.
Yeah.
And she hit 501.
Yeah, I was like $4.99, and y'all come up to me and you're like, "Did you know it's $4.99?" And I'm like, "No, are you kidding me?" And big on me. Right at the end of the event, as everybody was slowly rolling out,
Yep,
Sabrina was like, "I hit 500."
sure did. 501.
Very cool.
I was
Congratulations.
crying. I was crying. It was awesome.
Yep.
I kept saying, "I'm not going to cry. You'll see it on the video." Oh, it was crazy because I had the video of Bub getting started homesteading. His wife Janice, she was going to be my number 500, and Sherry jumped in there on another channel, and so I got 501 at the same time. So it was awesome. It was really awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
I love y'all. I don't want to take up any more time, but I just love all of y'all, and I really enjoy being on live with y'all. So I will talk to y'all soon.
Talk to you later, sweetheart.
See you Saturday on ours.
All right.
Night, Sabrina.
Bye, y'all.
Sabrina.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
Alright, my eyes are getting heavy.
And you have to get up early tomorrow.
I have to be up at 4. What was that? Oh, that's
She hung
another
up the
call.
phone.
That was like a fairy.
Just
Well,
leaving.
you might as well wait till Blaze comes home because he's going to talk to you for a few minutes. That was him on the phone, so.
But I got bath running. You hear it?
No.
I gotta go catch it.
Someday in 2029, you'll get there before 2029.
Yeah, that's 10 years. I think
Uh-huh.
we'll get it before then. Alright, well, I'm leaving y'all. It has been, I love doing these. They're always a lot of fun. They're all
we've had
set up.
fun.
So,
Jessica!
oh, and we met her in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you going to bed before we leave?
Probably, yeah.
Love you.
Love you too. We'll see you guys again
Okay.
soon, I'm sure. I won't probably see you.
I may be up to get everything ready so we can get out of here.
5 in the morning?
Takes me a while to get him up.
You're a brave woman. Good night,
I got a
honey.
cattle prod.
Well, I'm gonna have to have somebody on the behind the trailer deal to get me out of here.
Well, that's why there's 2 guys here that can do that. The same ones that did the last time.
Yeah, that you didn't listen to and almost still hit my gate.
I can't see you when you're behind the trailer.
One behind the I was taking the flashlight and I was going, turn this way!
And when it's dark out, you're just seeing the light go. You don't know which way it's going.
How could you not know which way it was going? I held it straight out and went, whoop, to the left, to the left.
Where else can you see? You hear a couple argue.
This sounds like a dance movement over here. To the left. To the left.
It was, but you kept going to the right, but hit a big concrete pole.
That's why you needed somebody from the Air Force.
Welcome to the family homestead where you always hear Jason lose.
You better get hung up on.
Oh, goodness.
Fairy Tale Creations.
So how is everybody else doing out there this evening? Did everybody have a good weekend, I hope, I presume?
I can't believe it's Monday. So where did the weekend go?
It's the end of Monday.
Yeah.
It's almost Tuesday. In Australia, I'm sure it is.
No,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'd have to.
You have to use chem sticks, Jason.
I mean, how many times last time I was like, no, your other left?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
To keep me warm all night. Do you think that
Temperance, who you talking to?
Talking to the dog.
Okay, I didn't think she was talking to us, but I thought I'd better ask.
There's a pit bull puppy that runs around here, and she's picking on him.
Aww.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this. My daughter has become a goat whisperer. Got that little goat that, well, he's like a little Nigerian buckling or whatnot. And she'll talk to that dude, and he'll just follow her wherever she goes. And if he escapes the pen, she just walks back in there, and he just follows back in there like nothing ever happened.
Well, that would be a good thing.
That's definitely a good thing.
Searching Sabrina. Hope it didn't blow your ears out.
She's sweet.
All right. Well, does anybody else like to call in and say anything to anybody or to the group or?
Must be related to Willow.
John, call in.
That's a good one, John. That was good. And it's strange because I haven't even seen them show up tonight. Poor boy, you take care of yourself.
Good night, poor boy.
Robin!
I did. Good night.
I did. Good night.
Robin! I know she can hear me. I'm gonna Marco Polo her. Oh, she's in the tub because she ain't there watching NCIS. Hey, just to let you know that searching Sabrina, she wanted to let you know that I did good night.
All right. Well, it's been an hour or so.
So?
Kiss My Grass wants to know the number again. It's right there at the top of your screen.
Yeah, it should be at the top of the screen.
You can dial 669-900-6833. Mama Bear, I'm not sure you could cry any more than I did Saturday afternoon. When Tracy started her little spiel at saying, you know, there's a family here and that could really use this, and all of a sudden she turned her head looking towards me, and I'm going, no, and she goes, yes. And Daryl had this puzzled look on his face like a deer at the in a headlight.
No, he had gas.
Was that what it was? He didn't even have any fermented stuff.
Someone's calling.
Red.
This is Daryl and Jason and Mark. Who's calling, please?
Hey, it's John, Montana.
How you doing?
How's going pretty good. How's everybody doing?
John is, and I'm gonna show my age, but John is our modern day Norm. When John comes into a room, everybody's like, John!
Who's Norm?
From Cheers! Come on, Grant.
It didn't have a race car in it. He didn't watch it.
Well, that was that drunken show on television.
Oh, man. All right, so I'll ask a question. When the first time you got into homesteading, what made you get into homesteading, and was it mutual, or did you have to win the other one over, the spouse over? Was one with it, one wasn't? What was the case? How did you come about it? And then what made you just push the leap to do all the homesteading and then come to YouTube?
And who are you asking?
Everybody.
There we go. That's another thing about John. When John says, I got a question, you gotta get on a chalkboard and go, okay, question 1, question 1A, question 1B.
Option A, B, C, no wonder.
Okay, the first time was I was forced because I was basically born on the homestead. So I grew up with animals and gardening. So that's one question answered.
I grew up in a suburb of both San Francisco and Sacramento in California, so I was not into homesteading. I was, yeah. But I was kind of a wannabe of sorts. I was taking ag classes and things like that. We had teachers that came down from UC Davis that would teach ag classes. So, yeah, so I was trying. I had tomatoes and stuff once in a while in the backyard when I was growing up, but so no, I wasn't, and I don't think it took a whole lot of convincing, because once we moved to Washington, and I got to see his mom's farm, and then I was like, yeah, I want this life. And I told him that pretty much, I think. And yeah, I could do this. I'm going to have to learn a lot, but, you know, so I was on board pretty much. I can't remember what the other question.
Neither can the rest of us. That's why we're all watching y'all.
Knowing how to twist anyone's arm.
I know that area well. I used to live in Kelseyville. I sold my house in Kelseyville and ended up moving to Montana, actually.
Okay.
When my daughter was done with high school and she wanted to go to college in Florida with the rest of her family lives on her mother's side. So that's what made us come back to Montana. I've been here before, fell in love with
it and always said I would return, and I did. So, but my stomping ground was, we lived in Sacramento for a while. I went to the VA in San Francisco and in Sacramento, so I know that whole area.
Yeah, the town I grew up in was called Vacaville.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was stationed at Travis when I met her.
Oh, okay, yeah. Very good, yeah. I lived up on Cobb Mountain there by the geysers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yo.
Interesting. I don't miss it at all, though. I don't miss California.
Oh,
I really don't.
We don't either. We don't either. You couldn't pay me to move back there. I do go home and visit, and that's about the end of it right there, is just to go home to visit.
Yeah, my mother still lives out there. She's in Kelseyville, or I think Clear Lake now. But her allergies and health won't allow her to live in Montana. I've had her live with me 3 separate times where I had to take care of her because of her health. And the places that she was in weren't doing a good enough job of taking care of her, and they kicked me off. So I yanked her out of there, had her live with me. And she's a handful, but now, because of her allergies and the altitude here, it would literally kill her. And it's unfortunate that I can't stomach California anymore, or I'd probably go there and try to help her out again. But, it is what it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
And my
John.
older sister, she's out in Boston. My younger sister's in Florida.
John, time out.
Hold on just a moment.
Yeah.
We have another party on the line here.
You got muted.
All right.
All right, this is Two Family Homestead, Big Bear Homestead, Wanderlust Homesteaders.
Oh, look at you trying to switch it up because you can't remember all the names.
Mama Mitzi.
Mama Mitzi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, and who's calling, please?
This is Kiss My Grass Acres.
Yes,
I love that name. We're going to meet them in October.
Okay, on the phone, we have Sampson Farms, and we have...
I just wanted to call in real quick. I can't really hear real good, but I wanted to call in. And I wanted to thank all of y'all. Because as a new channel, you've become family to us. And you've made us feel so welcome, and I really do appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Stop.
Looking very, very forward to October, and I get to meet Sherry and Daryl, and hopefully a lot more of y'all at the HOA.
They are exactly as you would picture.
Crazy. And we want to know.
I'm glad. When on the way here, I was like nervous. I was like, we were talking about who we fangirl over. And when I first met Robin and Jason, I was nervous too. But coming here, I'm like, you can't act like an idiot. You can't act like an idiot.
Well, yeah, you can. We do it all the time.
If I had her being here for 5 minutes, she's like, worried about me.
I'll be honest with you right now. I'm shaking. I'm so nervous. I can't imagine what I'm going to be like in October.
Oh no, it's like
I'll be
family.
like one of them fainting goats.
Well, that's like,
Hey, you better come give Robin and I a hug at our booth.
well, I already told her, I think it was last week, I said, all I have to do is look for the 2 fat people with this big white fluffy dog dragging us. She said, no problem, all I have to do is look for the lady in the wheelchair. So it's like,
Robin and I have a white dog.
well, if you bring Gizmo, you do.
Can't miss me. I'm the chick that's going to be in a wheelchair with a big, tall young man behind me.
There's a post for your
I'll be fed. I'll
Facebook.
never have to worry about finding a seat somewhere to sit down. I'm always in one.
Oh, well, we can't wait to meet you and get those hugs in 3D.
It's going to be a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, if you ask
It's going to be awesome.
if you ask anybody that was at the meetup in Kentucky, being able to meet someone in person or in 3D that you've been chatting with online for even just a month, more or less 2-3 years,
And you don't have to wear the special glasses. You're the one who said 3D.
yeah, that's true. It just cements the friendship.
Some of us are 4D.
Yeah, my family keeps saying, well, so when are you supposed to go? When are you supposed to go? When are you supposed to go? I'm like, they're as excited as I am, and they ain't going with me.
Oh.
Cute, Sabrina.
I've been severely blessed this entire year because it seems like every month or every other month I get to see Sherry and Daryl as it is anyway, so I get all the hugs I need.
That's scary, John, but thank you.
I'm starting to learn now how to
Cheesecake.
kind of relax and have more fun with our videos. The one today, I have to admit, was pretty weird, but it was fun doing it, and it was a Little Debbie commercial.
Oh.
A little Debbie commercial? Was
Little
it
Debbie,
Sabrina, are you listening to this?
Sabrina?
Chuckle.
Little Debbie strikes again.
The heifer.
I'm living the dream.
Little Debbie, the little heifer.
Here's some insider trader information. Before Christmas, go buy some Little Debbie stocks because as many Little Debbie packages are going to be going around at Christmas time, the stock's bound to go up.
And it's going to be homesteaders that are buying them.
Hey, I bought a great big huge box, which we never do. I bought a great big huge box of Little Debbie cakes just to make this video. Now I'm about 10 pounds heavier.
I'm glad I swallowed my water before she said that.
Oh my.
Yeah, I looked at my son, I said, you do realize that we're going to have to put wax down here because I'm going to squish this box if I hold it.
Jeez.
I'm sitting there squishing wax down in the box just to make a video.
Oh, Lord, that's too funny.
Okay, y'all got to spill the beans
What beans?
about this whole Little Debbie thing because now, I mean, I got a picture of her holding a box of Little Debbie's in the car like Rain Man just squeezing them.
Well, Mimsy's the one who started, Mimsy and them started the thing with Little Debbie. I just got in towards the end of it and it just sort of exploded on Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning at breakfast, right, Sabrina?
Oh boy.
Well, it was Nancy and Jared and Lippy
Yep.
that influenced me to make this video.
Oh, jeez.
And then Springfield Ridge did a Little Debbie one too. They got pretty big, but yeah. Anna was calling Little Debbie a husky and stuff. It was pretty hilarious.
She's a heifer. Yep, she's a heifer.
Well, she just called her a tramp in there, and I'm like, whoo, you think that a Little Debbie? What's your opinion about Victoria? Because she ain't got no secrets.
That's good. That was spontaneous.
The only thing I did not do with this video is I was going to buy a pacifier and insert it inside the box.
The fishes and loaves. Ho, ho, ho means something different now, talking about Christmas and Little Debbie.
I think I'm getting the gist of this. It's kind of starts all over the place.
Okay, Sabrina, you're not allowed to start crying down your legs. You know that. That's what she says now instead of...
That is the new way to put it.
I'm going to have to go before I completely lose my voice.
Oh,
That Little Debbie's ain't going nowhere.
you got
And I had bronchitis and I lost my voice for over a week.
You know I gotta
My
tap
son was
that.
happy about it though.
Mark was always talking about Little Debbie's.
Alright, well once again, I want to thank all of y'all. I love you, Daryl. Thank you for making a newcomer feel at home and feel like they are with family.
We are family. It's all there is to it. You don't have to meet somebody in person to be family.
And we're like,
Like, kiss my grass, we love your channel.
like what
Thank you.
Steve Jobs said it was the Misfits. He said he went on this big kick about Misfits. He said they're the ones that are not afraid to challenge the norm. That they're not afraid to love, and they're not afraid to basically kind of step outside of the boundaries. And when you think about it, that's all we are. We're just the large group of misfits, and we just love on everybody.
And put us all together would make this big, wonderful puzzle.
For being in the wheelchair, I didn't know. I mean, I knew we could do it, but I didn't know how to do it. You know, I'm like, we'll find a way. Well, there's a wheel, there's a way, and I got 4 wheels, so I have 4 ways.
There you go. That's a good way to look at it. I like that.
I absolutely love her attitude.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I can't wait to get my hugs next month. It's only what?
It's like 4 months away.
It's less than a month.
It's less than a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be over this time in a month.
Yep.
Next year. Right?
Yep.
Next year.
And
I
then
hope
we,
y'all have a great night. I'm off here because I'm starting to sound like something that's belonging in a sideshow. So,
Well, I'm glad that I got to talk to you a little bit. Thanks for being here.
thank you. Thank you all. See y'all later.
See
talk
ya.
to you later. Take care.
Take care. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Sarah. How you doing, sweetheart?
Okay, John, didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Hey, no problem.
So,
He's gonna hit me.
Jason's he's starting to squirm over here. Oh my.
See,
Jason, what are you doing? What is, there's a delay between the video and what I'm hearing, but what's going on?
Look, every time you get together with family like this, and this the wonderful thing about the Homestead community, we get to pick our family with that. And you cannot help but have a good time. I think I really understand now how communities back in the 1700s, 1800s really thrived. Because they weren't just a little town, they were a large family. Everybody was leaning on each other, and they would celebrate with each other, and they would mourn with each other, and they would help, you know. When it's somebody told me one time that when you have good friends you have with your spouse, there's somebody there that takes away half of the sorrow but doubles the joy. And I really think that that's why towns way back in the day, they thrived better than what they do now. It's because they were there for each other, and that's it. When you have friends like this that come and visit, it's a wonderful time, and if you can't be giddy and happy and laughing, then there's something. You need counseling. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You need counseling. A lot of us need counseling anyway, but you really need counseling. You need Jesus. That's what you need.
Nathan, that's very true. Yep.
What?
Smudge will eat anything that will fit in his mouth that people are too slow to snatch away.
Snatch away, yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Wildcat. Very true.
Yeah, it's that country attitude you find in the suburbs and out in the country where neighbors and folks come together for a common good, for, something in common, and they help each other in need without asking. And in a city, it seems like it's full of people asking and nobody really helping. And I think people in general, not just the Homestead community that we have, but a lot of people can really learn a lot by just watching the Homestead videos. Every Homestead channel has that in common, that helpful, loving attitude to just be part. They just want to be part, and that's it. And that is why it thrives, and that's why it's such a great place to be. I don't care what's going on in your life, whether it be somebody just passed away, or you just lost your job, or whatever it is. You can come into this community. There's somebody who relates, somebody who can help, and everyone will take you in. And it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've only been in this community since, April? When was the meetup? The end of April, right? Because, it was the end of April.
Memorial Day weekend. That's the one that you went to instead of coming to ours.
The Fletcher.
Before that.
Fletcher. But that was when we really started getting more involved. I mean, I've always been, kind of participating a little bit in some of the discussions and stuff for like the last two years, something like that. But it wasn't until we actually got to meet people from the community for the first time that we were like, oh, this is real. These people are not putting it on.
Well, the other part of this is everybody, and I mean everybody, has something to offer. And it doesn't matter how new they are or how old they are. They all have something to offer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just in the few times that Mark has come down and helping with the smokehouse, my son's just watched and soaked up a lot. And I can see it now with him down there building that chicken coop out there. And it was like, oh, you didn't want to listen when I said it, so you saw Mr. Martin do it, and all of a sudden it's okay. But it was cool, and then there was, even like with the block. Now look, this man over here, this one right here, trying to talk about, I ain't never done block before. He leveled that block. And that is solid. It ain't going anywhere. It ain't going anywhere.
He's a perfectionist. I found that out. If I start a project and I'm not doing it the way that he wants it done, then he'll come up there and he'll say, you want me to help you? And I'll be like, no, I'm all right.
Well, at least he asks if you want help. The engineering mind that I told you about? No, we don't ask. Move them over and, yeah, school math. Yeah, that's that new school math, right? Yeah, he does know how to run from falling trees, doesn't he?
Y'all gotta let that go. Really gotta let that go.
Lou was one of the first people that I talked to on, remember how I was telling you my first live stream?
200 subs.
Oh my word!
You folks are awesome.
Now we're going to have a giveaway.
Just reached 200 subs.
Lou, do you remember me from like 2 years ago? You probably don't. but you were at Deep South Homestead, and she was there. Right, you were at Deep Health like
yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yep.
And then you were doing a live and you were talking, and so I was chatting with her on the live. That was like one of the first friends I made. She probably doesn't call me a friend, but I remember her.
So you were chatting with her on our live stream?
On your live stream, you have people come and sit down, and then and that's how I got to know Out of Goshen better. I think I talked to Tara and Mike.
Yeah, they were there 2 years ago.
I was trying to remember who all was there, and the Aldermans. Oh, thank you, Lou. I'm so sorry.
Do we have to cross that off when he does that? I mean, I'm seeing it right now. Folks, close your eyes.
I don't know.
Hey, Heather. Oh, we're up to 201.
There it goes.
There it goes. That's right.
What did I do?
Once it hits that 00, it starts going fast, doesn't it, Nathan? The Naked Gardener, how are ya? From North Texas. Wildcat, you take care, sir.
Good night, Wildcat Hollow.
Hey, good night.
Good night, Wildcat.
Okay, we're at 200.
201.
201. There's 43 people in here. We will give this away. These are we got these from Baker Creek. They're called cow pots. They're basically seed starting pots that are biodegradable. They're made from cow poo. And see, you can't even smell it. You smell it? You don't smell cow poo.
No, I do not. Maybe you should look one.
No, it just says, Brenda, you need to, tell Andrea, it's not just
If we
with
get
the
this
fence.
at $225, we'll give this away. Right here, right now.
We're at 202.
Type in there so that way everybody knows. Gotta get to, and you gotta lick it too.
Okay, yeah, everybody go share this.
It's a man thing, trust me, folks.
Don't even think that you're gonna get me to do
They're sharing
that.
it on social media, everybody. Come on.
Yeah, put it to Twitter, Facebook, email. Let's do this. Naked Gardener, we're doing well. How are you? How can we not do well? We're here with Jason and Robin and Wanderlust Homesteaders, Carol Ann and Ladessa, and Blaze. Well, Blaze is at work.
Blaze should be
Pulling in any
pulling in
time.
any minute.
Hey, Stormy Acres.
Matter of fact,
Yep.
we might have to go look for Blaze.
Giveaway is biodegradable cow pods. You know, Sabrina, it's not every channel that would give away cow pods.
Yes, they are, yeah.
Yeah,
This is high quality cow patty poop.
that's right. Not every channel does that.
This was sun-dried extra long.
Designer cow poop.
It's yummy in your tummy too.
Jason stayed there fanning the flies away so it would cure right. He
Yes.
make them.
Or Oregon Homestead, yes, cow pods. Yeah, YouTube history in the making. Who else does
Yes,
this?
I agree. I agree with that.
Mary Beth, you take care, dear.
We can, let's see, we can come from all over the world and still have the same goals in homesteading.
Yeah, licking cow pods.
You're just jealous because you didn't get to lick it yet.
Yeah, Nathan's jealous.
Come on, y'all. We can get them there.
Anyone know of a good natural treatment to keep dog ears yeast free?
Oh, we had that problem last year.
Yeah. It's a vinegar with water diluted, and you just wipe it in. The acid in there takes care of it.
Just like you're putting it on fair fries.
I might have to try that with Apollo. Because he's got a food allergy that he just keeps getting those infections with.
Yeah, Moose had that last year, and he was miserable. He was miserable.
Okay, Sabrina.
The chips are down.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
Oh my word, this is funny.
I don't think we're going to go there, Naked Gardener. Oregon Homestead doesn't know what cow pods are. You want to hold them up again?
Should ask him.
Let me see if I can I slide them out of here?
See, we got a little thing here going for Robin could answer that question, I bet.
What?
About the ears.
Desert Angel, take care. Glad you were here. Mark wants to know if those cow pods grow cows.
That would be so cool.
Wouldn't
Kind
it
of like
though?
bacon seeds.
Yeah, there we go.
No, they're little seed starting pods. I keep wanting to go to that camera there, but I know I'm messing with you. Basically, you go ahead and put your starting soil in there, start them, and then they're different from the Jiffy Pots because they're more porous because they're made from the cow poo. And the roots, as you can see right here, the roots will come out of them.
You know, you need to have that thing at a certain time of night instead of front doors open, say, Blaze is home.
Blaze has entered the building.
That's right.
Come say hi, Blaze. No, right there. Just sit down.
Right here.
They should have made cow potty.
He did what he was told. decomposing conversation. Yes, Patty, it is, isn't it? It's going down the drain really fast.
Yes, you too could play with cow potty.
Yes, you can play.
There's a new pot in town.
Yes, Oregon Homestead, these you can put in the ground.
Oh my goodness, it must be getting late with these comments.
We're in Georgia at Big Bear Homestead.
Eating a whole bunch of Little Debbie's.
No, we actually had fermented carrots though.
Making us make Little Debbie's.
Yeah. And tomorrow we're headed to Florida.
Need my glasses?
Mimsy, hey Blaze, my 1K dude.
That's right.
Oh, were you her 1,000 subscriber? Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I ran in the house and told go subscribe to Mimsy's Garden. She's
Oh,
on
yay.
Oh, Oregon Homestead, these carrots are amazing.
They are so good.
Yes.
Just think if we didn't do that with beans.
They're already dangerous enough. Then you had the bean thing on top of it. You'd be taken off.
No, we're set.
Yes, Big Bear is in
The
Georgia.
opportunity we're set up for doing the giveaway.
Okay, cool.
I'm on my way, yeah.
Little Debbie's draw me in.
That's smart.
Oh, Mark, you're just a sick puppy.
205. We need 15 more. Right.
Sabrina, but that's why we want you on a live stream.
25. What did I say?
I don't know.
Yeah, one
I
job.
wake up the kids, tell them to make an account and subscribe. Come on,
That's right.
do it.
Oh, that, Samson, that's right, you're the one who did the video and had the clip art of the, your fermented quail eggs.
You can ferment eggs.
Oh,
Yeah.
when it was
Do it for the poop, everybody. Do it
when
for
it
the
was
poop. You know you want it.
faded down, I thought it said high fart diet. So I'm like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, Cat knocked the egg basket off the counter, so instead of letting the eggs go to waste, I steamed them in the Instapot and packed them in with some cayenne peppers and brine and fermented them for about 4 or 5 days.
Ooh. They're in a snake for miles. All that methane, sulfur. Oh, you want to get that old paint off the wall? Let me go ahead and put some eggs in my Instant Pot.
Mark is saying 225 is what he thought you said. They're at, let me refresh. They're at 205 right now.
Oh, I did see it. I did say 245.
Yeah.
You know what, job?
No,
Nathan, that question's for you.
Mark gonna be coming in here with his public school math.
I wanted to afford you the opportunity to slide back out of that if you felt
Rustic
comfortable.
conditions, you would hard boil them, or when I used the Instapot, I steamed them for 2 minutes and I let them set for 2 minutes. And then I stuck them in the brine with the hot peppers and they got real spicy and they're really good.
That sounds really good. I like pickled eggs, so.
Yeah,
I love Cajun style pickled quail eggs.
Now we need to get quail.
Oh, I can sit down in one
Kiss my grass, that's good.
or whatever, and I could eat a whole quart jar of those pickled quail eggs. Ooh, but Robin will divorce me. I'm only allowed like 5 at a time.
And that's probably pushing.
I like traditional type, like pickled quail eggs. That's good. But the fermented ones, I like them even better. It's just a little bit different. It doesn't have like that vinegary like kick in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's more subtle, and then the heat just kind of slowly creeps up on you, but it's not overpowering.
That sounds so good.
I tell you, well, I could eat my weight in those, but man, they do something to my digestive tract, boy. I could peel paint.
10 Base Brothers, 23. They're new.
You gotta type in the chat so that way they can get to your channel. I mean, It is your channel we trying to get do the giveaway for. We gotta get you up there and nobody knows. Because Mindy's not posting it.
206. Slowly but surely.
Where you going? No, you don't. You didn't get dismissed.
I promise you're gonna like it.
Highly doubt it.
Yes, Oregon, that is Nathan.
There's gonna be a whole lot of new channels for us to watch too. It's gonna be fun though. It's fun.
Tomorrow we want to get to 225.
Thank you, Kathleen.
208.
10 Best Brothers 23.
There it goes.
Thank you for stopping.
Yeah.
I think I probably shouldn't have lit that cow pot thing. I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, too much cow patty.
I think there's something hallucinogenic.
Kiss my grass, that's cute.
No.
Take one up. Maybe you didn't take a big enough bite. Just sacrifice one corner. Go ahead, try it. Go on, just a little nibble. Taste test.
Now you gonna break them.
Potty.
Okay, Jay, as soon as you said it, then it made sense. Never mind.
How you do that?
Let's take a bite. He said so.
You take a bite first. John says a lot of things that don't make any sense.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I see by the bill here.
You got a bill.
Hello. Welcome to the show.
Tinker's live for Portland, Oregon here.
Hey, Patty!
Miss Pat.
Hi, everybody.
We have for you.
I'm gonna try really hard not to cry right now because you have no idea how wonderful it is to have everybody's voices in my house.
Aww.
You know, everybody's talking about how this is family, and I just can't say enough. And even before Ben passed away, I just found myself falling in love with everybody, and it just has been amazing to me. And I keep telling everybody that, hey, this is real. They're real people. They really love one another. They really love me. It's just amazing. So watching this tonight has just been heartwarming.
That's great to hear because that's exactly what this community is about. And I love when we get confirmation from other channels that come forward and are willing to share their emotions of what it means to them, because that's why we do it and that's why we stay. Because it's your family. You're an extended family to us. And when we wake up in the morning, I don't know, but when I wake up in the morning, I do. The first thing I think about is who put out a video, what's going on, what happened.
Yeah.
I want to know the rest of the story. I really do. And you start feeling connected. And if you're like me, I have a very small family. So I wake up in the morning and I want to know what happened, what's going on, where did they go, did they get there yet, are they okay? So many things could have happened, and you really get attached to it, and that emotional feeling draws you into the channel even more, into other people's lives. Now, I've never met anybody in the community. I live in Montana, so it is very difficult for me to get out, but I'm taking the advice from the community and family and starting to talk with my wife about putting together an event up here to have other people. Now we're having new homesteads, and I'm finding people that are in Montana that are doing it, that are on YouTube, but are not part of our community. And it's just a great way to grow together and be supportive for each other, and not just times of need, but just kind of a reminder of why we are here, you know? And so I love hearing you say, come on here and say, let me just get this out. I love hearing voices in my house again. I mean, I love that. And it's keeping me, you're keeping me going on. So thank you.
Very well spoken, John.
So, and I know that the lives for me, I've been able to connect with people here in Oregon, which is wonderful because I live in Portland, which is like it's hard to do community here. It really is. I used to be on the community association. It was brutal, so I am just so love it. When I tell people all the time, these are my people, and I mean every bit of it. And I get to come out this spring because somebody's paying my way to fly out there, and I am so excited to give hugs because I've got like a boatload of hugs on my back waiting to be delivered.
Oh, that's sweet.
Now,
Big hugs.
everyone knows the attachment you get from the 2D, from the YouTube and everything like that, but when you actually meet these people in person, and then you meet them several times in person over even just 1 year, you get an emotional investment into their well-being and their lives, and you really do that. You really care about everyone that you're watching, and you actually run out of time on some people to watch them, but you just get people that you care about and you love. I mean, with your whole heart, you just love them, and you watch every bit of content that they put out. Also true.
What's nice about, like, with my little channel, I have Mama Mitzi channel, and there's a couple of ladies on there that I didn't know before, but now, I mean, I've never met them, but now I know that, if something came up in my life, I know that they would be some of the first people that I would talk to, and I never thought that I would ever be that close to somebody I've never met before, and then now it's like, I'm totally worried about, I told Jason and Robin, it's like, I'm worried that you guys are going to think that we're just coming in here. I know, it's like they're going to get so sick of us, but...
And what did we tell you?
That you're
Stalk
not,
us.
Yeah.
Stalk us.
It's yeah. But it's just like, you're drawn in, and it's like you can't help it.
That's right.
So this is
On YouTube, nobody's going to tell you to stop watching them or you stop watching me.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to say that to you.
Nobody agrees.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
your third time here?
Third and his fourth.
Yeah. See, we don't get your glasses anymore. You had to go get your own glasses. That's the only thing that changes.
Yeah, the love that's in this community is really, I think, what draws everybody to it. I mean, we all have very similar interests, but I think the love that's here is the real key thing.
Absolutely.
We want to see everybody succeed.
Right?
Yeah.
Look, I was the very first one to say this phrase. A rising tide rises all ships.
Yeah.
You were the first one that said that?
In the homesteading community. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm a little salty about that one, so I'm in my feelings right now.
Salty that somebody else used that one and tried to make it his own.
Yeah.
In my feelings with that one, so
Well,
you're just going to let that be.
A lot of you in here already saw Daryl and me break down in person Saturday afternoon. We were blown away because when Tracy was there and she started her little spiel about, a family that can use this, and Teresa was holding a box and Tracy had a bag, and she turned around and was staring at me all of a sudden. I'm going, no. And she goes, yes. And Daryl's sitting there in front of the computers because he had the live stream going. And he looks at me with this puzzled look, and I go, they're talking about us. Yeah.
Yeah, that had me in tears.
I think all the ones that were there, I think all the ones that were live, that were watching us there at the picnic, were in tears also.
There's a lot of sawdust.
Yeah, there's a lot of sawdust in the air. Yeah, that's what it was. That's rough.
And it was well deserved too, because it's all true.
Maya in Thailand. Sawadee
Yeah, it is. It's all about the people. Did you catch this one from? Okay. Yeah, this has just been an outstanding weekend for us, and a lot of people may not know this, but another feather that I'm personally pretty proud of is.
Okay, you're making me nervous because you're looking at me.
It's people like Roots and Refuge. We were the first ones to expose them to the live stream.
I remember that, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, and Jess says, I don't know if I want to go through with this. I'm really nervous.
Jess and Mom, you know, they had never done a live stream before we had them on the show. There was a lot of people. There's been an awful lot of firsts on this Monday Night Live.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
We have another first here tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Of many.
Ben and Andrea
Yeah.
were another one.
There's going to be a lot of firsts.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ben and Andrea, they got to 10,000 subscribers this evening.
I saw that. It's so exciting. I'm so happy for them.
Yep. Yep.
And there's some more. I can't think who they are right off the top of my head here now, but
Joel Salatin.
well, we've had Joe Salatin on.
Yeah, but he was never on a live stream before yours.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, even though it was more like a podcast, but that was awesome. That was a great night.
Let it go.
Yeah. That was great. I enjoyed it. I'd love to have him on again.
So our little tiny channel has done some very remarkable things.
Well, Oregon Homestead, I have my planner in the camper. If you'd like to schedule a date in 2020, we can get you on a live stream. Just saying.
Well, listen, folks, I'm gonna get off the line here in case anybody else wants to get on, but I just really thank you for all of your love and support. And I know there's going to be changes for me in the future. I don't know exactly what that means, but I will always be the tinkerer's wife. So thanks again.
Patty, thank you, and we love you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, honey.
Bye-bye. That's the little fairy flies away. Yeah. You hear them come in, they land, and then they... You have to ask...
Out with it, Daryl.
I can picture.
Exactly, that might help.
I can picture.
Yeah, Nathan, we did sign quite a few up at the picnic on Saturday.
What are you,
From up north. From up north.
That narrowed it down.
What's her name?
Sweet Pea Farm? Michelle?
Christmas and New Year's. Y'all got all kind of trouble coming up for those two shows.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Helped her with her logo, helped her with,
I narrowed it down.
well, it should have.
First word, 2 syllables.
Susie.
Bandana Grandma?
Yes.
Oh, I love her.
That was hard to get out of the mouth.
Yes.
I love her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you forgot that one.
The picture was there, but the verbiage was not.
It's his age. Don't tell
I'm gonna
anybody.
let that go. I'm gonna let that go because that was just a.
It's a grandma with a bandana on.
That's right. That's right. What can I tell you? Oh, Lord. Nathan, don't say it. Just keep on chuckling. Don't say it.
It's a rough crowd here tonight.
She's a grandma. There's a bandana.
Oh, see, Arthur said you don't look that old. How old does he look? Oh, we won't even go there. Oh, Mark, that was bad. Oh, Lord.
Duncan 1900, I agree.
Jessica, you take care.
Yeah, Jessica, thank you for stopping in. We appreciate it very much.
He doesn't need the tissues.
You gotta start talking like this. Hey, why you go
I don't think there's no Italian in his blood. There's no Italian in his blood. German, yes.
Now you go to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Why you do this?
This is a guy that took German in school so he could talk to his grandparents and could know what they're saying, so when they talk German, he'll know. Unfortunately, his grandparents speak a different dialect in German.
Oh, no.
So they didn't understand a word he was talking about.
Oh, that's the worst thing ever.
That's the last time we took German in school.
That's terrible.
A part of your heart just broke
Just
right there.
die, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Windswept, he did that holiday music for days on end, 24 hours a day.
I've promptly
Yeah.
forgot over the past 50 years and I know no German anymore.
I know a few phrases in
Hey guys, I'm gonna get off the phone here. Have a wonderful night. God bless everybody, and have a beautiful week coming up.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, God. Yep, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I speak some Italian only because my favorite uncle was Italian, but it's not like the verbiage so much as it is sign language.
Right?
Yeah, Uncle Tony.
But
Yeah, that and this one, and yeah, and Uncle Tony says, no, you don't go tell your dad I taught you this.
Exactly.
Never, won't say a word.
I told you we're in a mob, right?
Yes, Jen, you're already booked for Monday night. You're right, you are. Yes, you told me about that story, yes. Yeah. John, take care.
And thank you again so much.
Do they even teach German in high school anymore?
Don't ask me, I don't go to high school.
You don't?
That's a long time ago.
My homeschool class does not teach it, but
Your homeschool class?
I graduated before you were born.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Self-control.
I know. Thank you, Nathan.
When did you graduate?
Before you were born. You were younger than his oldest son. So trust me, I graduated before you were born. Yeah, that shut him up, didn't it?
Ladies, get the walker out of the
Look, I forgot to check my mail, but I know we are, so I will get back with you on that one.
Where are we at? Number-wise.
Where are we at number-wise? We are at 210. We're moving rather slowly here, folks.
We need 15 more. There's 44 people in here.
Sunshine Cooper, how you doing, dear?
And new ones coming in all the time.
Yep. Sabrina, you're right. You did tell Daryl you weren't going to do live at the picnic, and look what happened.
That's one of the things that I love. When you guys are at a conference, I absolutely love it. That you leave that chair, my eyes light up. When I see you set that chair up,
how fast can I get there?
My eyes light up, and it's not good, because my little mischief bugs crawls right up my spine as you're hooking everything up, and it lays right there on my shoulder, and like, oh, we gonna have some fun today.
Nancy's garden, Jason. It's either multilingual or he's speaking in tongues when he's dealing with me.
oh my.
Well, 2 years ago, at the gathering was the first gathering that Andy had ever went to, and we had Rusty Anderson in one chair, and Andy, and they had never met before, sat in the other chair, and it was an instant friendship. And the two of them together on the live stream, that was all they knew. It was like game was on.
It was like Ethan and I at the shindig.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
People were getting mad because we weren't getting up out of this chair.
Have you been down it,
Every
Jesse?
event, I try to sit down during the live stream, but I don't have the patience for that or whatever it is because I'm just too moving around everywhere.
You are a social butterfly.
Nope, our deer season doesn't start for another, 2 days? 3 days?
I don't know. Apparently, there's people out hunting, so I don't know if the date changed or if they're hunting illegally, but there's people out hunting with bows.
Where's Bullfrog
All season's
Swamp
supposed to
at?
be 19th.
He's saying it's too hot in South Carolina.
It's too hot here, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the 90s here.
Where are you from, Bullfrog Swamp?
South Carolina.
The boat.
Where in South Carolina?
We're gonna be making that, putting that in that wall right there.
It ain't that big.
That's who we are, huh, Sky? That's okay. I gained another nephew this weekend. If you saw my post on Facebook, South County, Lee County.
South Carolina. I'm trying to remember where that's at. That's got to be on the coast.
97 in Southern Illinois. Oy vey.
Down by Georgia. On the coast. I can't remember where Lee County is.
Very good, Mark. Very good. You learned it very good.
Oh, it started 2 days ago. It started the 14th now. Bear season's open too.
Oregon Homestead, our high was only 64 today.
Yep, Albany, we are Ma Sherry. And we're that to Buddy from Gemini Homestead. Mama Sherry and Papa Darrell is what he calls us. Mm-hmm. Sky, let's see. Not so sure. I may have a niece that's older than you. Yeah, Andy is a hoot. Oh my gosh. He totally is.
Andy is 3/4 crazy.
Well, yeah. That helps.
Well, he's 7/8 crazy.
God.
I mean, that man on that live stream at the HOA when y'all were dyeing his hair. And then they got the dye on the poor boy's face and then tried, what did y'all kill him with? Bleach?
No, that was Brenda. Duncan 1900, she had a Mr. Clean scrubby.
Yeah, a magic eraser.
A magic eraser.
They took the skin off that poor boy.
I know. He come to me the next day in my booth. I gave him a hat, and he looked like Freddy Krueger because he was all getting all kind of from all the chemicals they put on his face trying to get the dye off.
Bullfrog Swamp Homestead says they're near Florence, and we drove right past Florence when we went down to Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Searching Sabrina, there may or may not be blackmail video of me from Kentucky. Now you're fine, Sabrina. Now if we would have videotaped Sunday morning breakfast, that would have been another story.
And then you got the poor boy to eat tofu.
I didn't have anything to do with that.
I think it's it. No, he didn't just sit there and let it happen. Miss Brenda then went and got the duct tape out of his own truck, used his own duct tape on him, and duct taped him to the chair.
How you gonna get that's what I asked him. That's what I asked him. That's like getting shot with your own duct. Man, how you gonna get duct taped with your own duct tape?
Tell that to the police.
And then y'all drop some dye on his pants. I didn't
have to do that. I was at the computer typing. Yeah, Mark, I think you and Buddy are brothers from another mother. Mm-hmm. Yep. You need help, but she loves him. He does need help, Christy. He does.
Then, if I get the X amount of subscribers, I'll eat tofu. How dumb are you?
Yeah, really, because we push that.
And then he wrapped it in bacon and tried to smoke it on his grill like that was going to make it any better. Taking a bite and he was like...
Let's see what they are.
And then didn't somebody tell him to put mustard on it and he put mustard on it too?
I have no idea.
That's why I wound up in the hospital.
211. Folks, we're going really slow on this.
We'll have to connect with Bullfrog Swamp.
Well, no, Mark was sitting there on the couch, I think, might have been drinking a wine cooler, and Daryl was at the computer because of the live stream going on. No, tofu has to be eaten in Chinese hot and sour soup.
Tofu got to be eaten by a beaver. And then you
The best way to eat tofu is to walk over to the trash can and dump it.
And dope it. Brenda, I'm innocent until proven guilty.
The best way to eat tofu is you take a possum and you clean out the cavity of the possum. You shove all the tofu in the cavity. And you stick it in the oven, bake it at like 345, 350. About an hour and a half, and then you take it out of the oven and you throw it in the trash.
Someone's calling in to order a possum pizza.
It sounded like a bad version
This is Daryl and Jason and Mark, and
Leroy and Bubba and
bunch of crazies. Who's calling, please?
James Brown. James Brown's here too.
Hey, that's Amanda from Albany Mountain Homestead.
Miss Amanda, how you doing, dear?
I had to call and clear something up.
You see, Mark was having a beer. Wasn't a wine clue, it was a beer.
When I'm saying Sherry, since we're talking in all kinds of languages, and my mind is going off Sherry.
You're just very funny, Amanda.
I thought you would have caught that by now, but
Yeah, well, at least you're not singing the song from the Four Seasons, which is what some of them was singing on Saturday night. I turned around and walked away.
Can't sing it now, we'll get caught.
Well, talking about the community, I did want to say that those who were there at the gathering this weekend, I so appreciate how people did come and sit and talk, because so many times those of us who are watching the live stream, we're sitting there watching, but we don't get to really interact with people because hardly anyone will come and sit down and talk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciated everyone who did that, as well as honored you and Daryl and the support that you give this community. So you don't know how much you mean to people.
Thank you.
No, they don't.
And I'm not sure you all know how much you all mean to us. Not just doing our live streams or watching the videos. I mean, meeting you all in person and cementing that friendship. You know, that's sort of like when somebody sat with me at the shindig for the entire afternoon. And
I don't know who that was.
I don't know who that could have been, and took that big fluffy thing with 4 legs for walks when he needed it, or whatever.
Oh, I had a ball with him. He was great on a leash for me anyway.
Jason,
He ended up hurting the other guy, but
Amanda,
Mike and I
Jason,
were doing good together.
Jason just asked Daryl if he was taken for walks that afternoon.
I won't keep the line up. I heard on the party line that there were like 2 more people on hold. So.
No.
No?
We can
We can add. Yeah, we can add as many people as we want.
I've been told that I can have up to like 49 people, and I've not hit that yet, so.
Next week.
Yeah, I've been here at the beginning of the show. It's great.
Yeah, Brenda, we have been family ever since 3 years ago. That's
Everybody call
right,
in.
the first gathering.
Everybody. But there's 34 people in here. Let's test it.
Can you imagine all of a sudden there's no chat here because
Let's do another YouTube first.
We will have
Nobody in the chat. Everybody live.
We will have the real live chat.
Yeah,
Come on.
there you go.
Come on, everybody, call.
The challenge is out there. That challenge is a challenge to get Wanderlust to what was it, 225 for those free cow pods.
Cow pods.
I had to think of what they were again.
Cow pods.
Well, I need some fertilizer.
You don't have enough of that around here, man. Doesn't love fertilizer.
We have some aromatic fertilizer going around here.
Yeah, you're right.
Tasted
When
it.
the mountain's kind of rough, I don't have any topsoil at all.
Yeah, Nathan, you may be hunted down if you don't get to the gathering. You're right. The gathering and then the shindig.
I'm definitely going to the shindig.
Yep, we'll be there also. Thank you, Jen.
And we'll probably be there too.
Yeah, Nathan, don't we drive through Tennessee to get to the gathering? Well, we may have to meet them at the truck stop. And we can always, well, if we have Smudge in the back seat, we camp with them. Deep South Homestead.
Oh.
Everything has their own name, you know?
Yeah, gathering's the first one of
We
the
don't
year.
get invited to that one.
Everybody's invited. Everybody is invited.
Which one is that again?
Deep South.
Yeah, that's
Because of this chat, I now know to know if the inventor of tofu was a wasted farmer.
Tofu, Indian from Bad Hunter.
What is Jason's job for the shindig, Mimsy? I'm afraid to ask.
Mine? I'm the month of March.
No, it says Nathan has a job to do for the shindig. Yep. Oregon Homestead. My mother made tofu before tofu was popular, and I didn't eat it back then. But then there's certain things my mom made I didn't like either.
She doesn't need okra either.
Yeah, I don't touch okra.
I don't know.
Hey, come on, tofu is bean curd, and it sounds like those pot stations trying to give away.
The gathering, I think, is March 21st, if I'm not mistaken. And they haven't set a date yet for the shindig.
now the shindig is VW farm.
March 21st, yeah.
That, ironically, I kept telling Danny and Wanda, you keep having this gathering when my kids are in school. And they're always out right after St. Patrick's Day for some reason instead of after Easter like it used to be. So I was super excited that they set it on the 21st. So I'm hoping I can make that this year, but we'll see.
There you go, Bullfrog Swamp.
Oh,
That's
we're
cute.
doing selfies. Working on a wood cutout project to do a photo shoot.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, Nathan, you'd have a blast over here. You'd love it
Come
here.
on up here Memorial Day weekend for the powwow.
Yep.
That much fun. You might have trouble letting me off.
That's a long drive.
Yeah. Or the Homestead, I
Put
would
that
talk
box of
about.
screws behind their tires. Somebody got jokes.
Rebel Canners, how are you, dear? Okra's amazing, yeah. It's amazing people eat it.
Where are we at with Wanderlust subscribers? Type in the chat.
Well, we're down, look like 212. Slowly I turn, step by step.
That's what, the telltale heart? Another telltale heart?
That was, wasn't that Three Stooges? That was Three Stooges. Slowly I turn, step by step. Don't stare at me like that.
What the Three Stooges were.
Well, yeah, that too, but
Okay, it's very easy. Okay, Google. What is... Okay, Google. Who said, slowly I turn, step by step?
inch by inch.
Overlook Valley, thank you so much for stopping by. Love having you here.
Abbott and Costello.
Abbott and Costello, not.
Hey, Abbott!
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was who's on first, who's on second.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
We got a lot starting to drop off here, so.
Yeah.
I don't know something.
Overlook, you take care. Gotta
Night,
head to work.
Overlook.
Good night,
Good night,
Mark.
everybody.
Sabrina, take care. Love you, kiddo.
Good night, Sabrina.
Well, what we can do is you guys take this with you, and that can be part of your 200 subscriber giveaway.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Oh, that'll
There
be
you go.
fun. Thank you, Jason.
And it does have Daryl DNA on it.
So that pod may not grow.
Did you say that in our giveaway that it has Daryl's DNA on it?
Well, so that's his too.
Come on in, but make another.
There you go. Lord, no, please.
Oh, that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome.
Oh, goodness.
This is exciting. Here we were when we started. We were like, do you think we'll get 10? Maybe we'll get 15.
213.
Yeah, that's great. So the next step is. So the next step is to learn how to do lives ourselves. We're not going to do it live.
Yes.
We got to figure that out.
Well, that's easy. We'll figure it out when we come over to your place. I'll show you how to do it. Be done
Not
in
hard.
5 minutes. Nope.
All right. Well, Anybody else got any last thoughts?
I got all kinds of thoughts, but I don't think you want to share them.
It's a family program.
I haven't had any first thoughts today. Where's our
He ain't had a first thoughts.
Well, I had fun.
Yeah, thank you for doing this, and I'm
You're
so,
welcome.
I'm
It was
so
great meeting you. It
Yeah.
was so nice to meet you.
This is way different from our normal, where I've had the opportunity to research y'all for a week, and
right.
I did.
now he'll never forget us.
Could be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, they walked in the door and all of a sudden this woman comes over and hugs me and says, I'm so happy to meet you. And I'm thinking, who the heck are you?
And that was me trying not to.
Well, when you see them on here, and if you look up
Right,
the
you don't
channel, and
know.
if they don't have a face on their channel, you know, you know the name, but you don't know what they look like. So then she says, oh, I'm Mama Mitzi. Oh, now I know who you are.
No, it's been great, and I really appreciate this. It'll be.
Yeah,
Give us a little shot in the
there you
arm
go.
to get
Jason,
Don't even listen to Mimsy.
Mimsy, I'm not supposed to even say that out loud.
No.
Sorry.
Mimsy's over there. She's huffing. She's huffing drag race gas fumes. What was the name of that gas again? I can't remember. What was it?
From a drag strip, you mean?
Yeah, the
Nitrous.
no, not nitrous.
Airplane fuel.
The Pacific gas.
Avgas is what we used to run in the sprint cars.
Yeah. Wasn't avgas. Began with an S. And that might have just been that one in Albany, but
Supreme.
Sounds
It was
good to
that
me.
93 octane.
that ethanol.
So, well, just
Who is your
remember,
guest? Our guest is Wonderlust Homesteaders, Bullfrog. Mimsy, do you have their link that you could put up there for them, just in case Bullfrog hasn't subscribed to them? Thank you, Francine. We'll be headed out in the morning.
yeah, did we have Big Bear as a guest or as a co-host tonight?
Good night, Lou. It was good to connect with you again.
Okay, so our guest tonight was Wonderlust Homestead.
Right.
And co-hosting the show tonight.
This guy.
All right.
Was Jason, Robin, and Blaze.
And Nathan.
And
Nathan.
Nathan via the phone, that's
And
right.
John.
Is he still on?
Tinker.
Yeah, Nathan is still on.
Yeah, everybody else.
I'm just the troublemaker in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, in the corner, yeah, we hear ya.
I am going to put out a challenge. Next
no.
Monday. How many people can you put on there? 49?
Supposedly.
49.
Are we doing a live next Monday?
We don't, all right, let's discuss this very quickly because
There ain't nothing to discuss. I'm at 49 people call
number
you.
one, I don't know if we're gonna have internet.
Oh, why?
I don't know what the situation is there.
At the campground.
Oh, that's right. You guys are going to be in Florida still.
Uh-huh. Next Monday, Daryl didn't plan anybody specifically, because that's our anniversary.
That's right. I remember now. My bad.
Yeah, so,
Happy anniversary.
well, thank you.
Thank you.
Sherry needs a medal.
I'm not even gonna add to that one. I'll just look down here at my knees. So how you doing,
So-
ladies?
Anyway.
We do not know about next week.
Unless we set up at Kara's house.
Well,
Kara has internet.
I don't know how strong her internet is.
Okay, so then the week after.
The week after, that'll be a fun night. You know who the guest is? Prepstetter Bob.
Oh yeah, I'll call in on that one.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you're gonna be
you gotta
So that should be a very good evening. Anyway, don't know about next week.
We can make 49 pizzas and deliver them at the same time.
I'll leave it.
That would be so funny. That would be absolutely. I would never do that to you.
Yeah, Linda.
But I would die. I would die. If you're on the live stream and we got 49 people show up and all of a sudden there's a ding dong. Pizza, pizza.
I don't think pizza delivers.
I don't think so.
Look, if you got a sense of humor and you live anywhere close to to them. You so need to go knock. Pizza! Got 49 pizzas here.
So now is Prep Center Bob going to be with you or on the phone or?
No, he'll be connected.
Connected
Wherever he's at.
on the computer. Yeah. Jason, Nathan, Bob, and Daryl would be so funny. Yeah, I'm not even sure I want to even think about that yet. Oh, yeah. Was that an evil laugh or what? Oh my gosh. Nathan, forget the phone number.
I have them saved already.
It's on the internet.
I know. Once it's on the internet, it's there forever. Yep, Francine road trip. It's funny, there's another one I met Saturday. She came up to me. It was like Nathan's daughter that beelined right from me. I saw this woman in this black and white shirt, and she had both wrists in one of those black bands. She was like this, you know. And she made a beeline. Her eyes were like this, and she made a beeline for me. And oh yeah, I was like, I'm thinking, I don't know who you are.
See, and that's something in all.
And then as soon as she said her name, because if you notice next to Francine, there's no picture.
Right.
So I had nothing to go by.
Right.
And as soon as I heard the name, I go, yes, I know who you are. Did I not do that? Yes, I know who you are.
In all seriousness, though, you know, I love it when people come up and talk to us and meet face to face and we get to hug and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't like is when we went out in town and all of a sudden then on Saturday they're like, so did you get everything that you needed from Kroger? What?
Yeah, how do you know?
You know I was in Kroger. You know? So, and then the other one is when you guys just come up, introduce yourself. Because I feel so bad. Sometimes they'll just be talking, they know everything about me, everything about Robin, how's Blaze, how's the girls, and I'm like, who's this person?
We were in Meijer grocery store quite a few months ago, and a woman came up to Daryl. Hi, Daryl, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden I get this look at me going, I don't know who she is.
Well, see, as a guy from a guy, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
This happened. I don't want to go to sleep that night.
Well,
Because the gal just comes walking up to me, hi, Jason, how you doing? And I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know you. I don't know you.
And Daryl's looking at me like, I don't know who she is, really. I really don't know who she is.
And Robin's like,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I was like,
and from our homestead, anywhere we go, it's at least a 30-minute ride.
Yeah. Like,
I've never met 30 minutes. Then I'm explaining, I don't know who that is.
I've never met this woman in my life. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Robin, ooh, she's evil sometimes because she'll recognize the person who it is, and they go start talking to me, and so then Robin won't tell me that she knows who it is. So then Robin starts messing with my emotions.
just kidding.
I don't know who this person is.
And her name wasn't even Little Debbie.
Okay, well, with that, I suppose
On that note,
we need to close this down. I'll just leave everybody with this. We haven't said this in a long
Leave
time.
everybody hanging on this note.
We haven't said this in a long time, but
Here we go with the humming. Watch.
it's so hot. Oh, that would be copyright. I better stop.
if you hold your nose, you cannot hum. Good night, everyone.